Look, I hear you. I know exactly what you're thinking. I know exactly how you're feeling. And it's nothing new. It's all universal. The reason it's all universal is because we are all one. There's nothing special that I think or I feel that you don't, vice versa. The only difference is I'm choosing not to give in to what I see, hear, touch, smell, taste, which is my five senses. Why? Because my five senses can be deceiving. That's the reason you need to learn, and that's the reason you need to grow as an intellectual. Why? Because you can give a homeless man $1 million, and the homeless man will blow that $1 million in a couple years and be a homeless man again. And the reason for that is because the homeless man's conscious, the homeless man's mind was never at the $1 million level. Even though he had $1 million, his mind, his conscious was never there. What happened then? His reality matched his conscious and his mind. A quote that might change your reality today or moving forward, only thing that will change your reality is commitment. Committing to the decisions you make. You take a notebook and a pen, you write down the life that you want, and every single day you execute. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody's opinion is, they like you, they don't like you, they say this, they say that. Guess what you have to do? You have to have faith in your Creator and know that He has a path ordained for you, right? And of course, as you walk this path, and those are your blessings. Those are your blessings. Those are your moments to either give in or decide to become that person that you need to be in order to resonate with the reality of yourself, right? And the quote that I was going to tell you, it was basically like this. It goes something like this. They say, you will never get an income level exceed your personal development level. So the level of the character that you are, the character that you uphold every single day, the level of income is never gonna exceed that. If you're not personally developing yourself, you're never going to be able to exceed that level of income. You might. I've done it all. I've done it all. I've been on that path. I've made a lot of money, guys. I've made a lot of fucking money. Easy money, selling drugs. I don't do it now. That's why I can talk about it. So now even if anything happens, there is no proof of anything, okay? And I've done the World Wide Web, you only see World Wide Web, but there's so much deeper stuff on the World Wide Web. And I've done that side too, and I've made a lot of money that way too. Guess what happens, guys? They say the journey is what's special. The destination isn't so much. Once you reach that peak of the mountain, what is your next level is the next mountain, the next peak. So it's never about the destination. It's always about the journey. That's one thing you must realize. That's one thing you must realize. And you won't realize it by watching this video. Like, you've seen the whole series. I don't know if you have or not, but you've seen the videos, and I've constantly talk about this. It's never about the just reading a book. It's never about being a cupcake. That's why there's a lot of cupcakes in the world, because they think that like life is linear. They think that, oh, if I be a nice guy, if I be a good guy, I'll get what I want. It's not like that. We're a multi-dimensional being living in multi-dimensional reality. This is not linear. There's nothing is linear, okay? What is linear is, well, I don't want to discuss too much about that. There's space and time for that, but not here. So basically what I'm trying to get to in this video right now is the fact that I hear you, I feel you, and I know what you're thinking. And I know what you think throughout the day. I know how you feel throughout the day. Why do you think I'm choosing to do this? I've been through it. I've walked that path already. I already gave in too much. I've gave in too much. I was an addict. I used to be addicted to drugs, selling drugs, making money, easy money. That's how I used to make money. And even on the wrong side of the World Wide Web, I used to make money through that too. And I've done it all. It's all good. So what made me get on this path that I'm on right now is God. Really God. Honestly, truly God. He has man, it's all about your heart. How much heart do you fucking have? It's all about your heart. And God has the biggest heart of anybody ever I've known. God has the biggest of the biggest heart. Yeah? And so, doesn't matter how wrong you've done. Doesn't matter what the fuck you did yesterday. Doesn't matter how wrong you did. If you wake up today and decide to live that reality and give it your all, guess what? God will give you the reward. God will result you. And it's not so much about the reward. It's not so much about the result. Like I'm mentioning right now, it's not about the destination. It's the journey, the person that you become, the level of personal development that you increase as a person through discipline, through commitment, through writing down on a notebook and a pen the reality that you want and giving it all every moment of the day. How are you going to win the year if you don't win the month? How are you going to win the month if you don't win the week? How are you going to win the week if you don't win the day? And how are you going to win the day if you don't win the moment? How are you going to win the moment if you can't even get up as soon as your alarm goes off? It gets down to that. Put the power behind the little steps, the little actions, and the power will be there in the big steps and the big action. It seems like it's overnight success. It seems like, you're able to accomplish this and that in a matter of, overnight, but that's just not the reality. And there's not a lot of people like us who are sharing this wisdom with you guys, because the reason for that is it takes a big heart. It takes a big heart to, do this, to be a servant, to have a servitude to other people. And that's what it takes. It takes you to walk the same path. And I've done it all, guys. I was addicted to vape. I was addicted to weed. I was addicted to alcohol. I was addicted to partying. I was addicted to doing all the other stuff, guys. I've done it all, And most thing, it was really like, it was never the things. It was never the weed. It was never the alcohol. It was never the vape. It was never the partying. It was never the people. It was never the things itself. Never the activities. It was me. I was running from myself. I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel something, and but I was doing the wrong things. That was the wrong path. Like I kept breaking down. Over and over and over and over and over and again. Like there was no real anything. There was no meaning. I kept blaming everything and pointing fingers and looking at everybody and then I just stopped for a second and I pondered and I was like, we are not just, this is not just a rock that we're floating on in the middle of this space and time, and it might seem like science, this and that, whoop-de-woo is all good. And I'm not saying it's all superficial and esoteric where all you'll have to do is say, and no. The way you do the things is by doing them through action. You have to live that. You have to become that. You have to listen to people who have what you want. You have to become uncomfortable. You have to take that action. You have to take that action. You have to become uncomfortable, and you have to understand that you don't know what you don't know, right? And in order to get to the next level quick, you might want to learn from somebody else. Otherwise, you'll just waste your time. Guys, you can look back and be like, damn, it's been 6 years, 7 years? And it feels like a blink of an eye. It feels like a blink of an eye. And so, guys, that's what it is. Put the power behind the little actions. Every single day, commit to them, no matter how you feel, because that's the whole thing, is that there's an emotional frequency chart. The point of making these videos is to get you to understand that there is a path, there is a way where you are living a meaningful life, where you are being fulfilled, satisfied, and you are being cultivated from within you as a man, as a person, and you're growing every day and you're adding to it. It's not like you're building a sandcastle and every time a wave comes and it goes away and then you have to build it up again. That's the point of these videos. That's the point of doing what I'm doing, choosing to elevate. And this is not going to stop. Either I'm going to die, either I'll be dead, or I'll keep going. There is no in between. There is no going back. There's no back steps. Why? Because my mind has been stretched to a level that you won't be able to comprehend. You won't be able to comprehend unless you're doing these things. Unless you're doing these things. Yes, it starts little by little. It was never like this. It was little by little. It was never like this. And it was so much pain. It was so much pain. But guys, I want to shed the light. I don't want to shed the light on nothing else. I want to shed the light on the amazing things, the beautiful things that happen in your life. And all you have to do is take that risk and take that chance to get to the next level, guys. I'm telling you, what it is you have to put the power in the little things. You have to get somebody else to look at your life and tell you the little things that you need to change and pivot in order to get to that next level. There is a next level. There's always a next level. There's always a next level, and there is a path. No, you're not wrong. No, you're not misunderstood. Don't worry. Don't stress. Know that there is a path. Know that there is a way. But for what it takes is for you to stop giving in. Stop just giving in. Stop being a little kid. Grow up. Be a fucking man. A man is a fucking responsible. These little cupcakes living in a la la land world, throwing their fucking feet up, reading a book, thinking they're making. No, bro. That easy money, that shit, all that shit don't fucking matter at all. None of that shit matter at all. Go do some real shit out there. Go change people's life, man. There's people, they're fucking dying. Terminal illnesses being stretched out, man. People are dying. Drugs, they're being addicted to drugs, okay? They're relapsing. They quit, they relapse. They quit, they relapse. Their life is unbearable. But you gotta understand, that's why you need to become a servant. You need to serve. You need to serve the world. You need to serve the gods. You need to give your life away to the good things. Stop doing that bullshit. Stop giving your life into this entertainment, these things that are gonna break you down every time. You know you lost your happiness in the things and you keep going back to them because your mind, the way it's built, it keeps you safe. It feels good. It gives you that dopamine rush doing the same thing over and over, even if it's breaking you down. I'm telling you, you need to take the action right here, right now. Stop wasting your time. There are beautiful, amazing things that cultivate the inner peace, the bliss, and the satisfaction every single moment. When you are just going from flow state to flow state, it gives you the inner bliss. No, you won't be able to understand by this video. That's why you need to take that action. You need to take the step and become more and do more. And every time you come across something, release that. Say more. And then choose to elevate, choose to do more, choose to be more. Guys, there is a path, there is a way. It's in a beautiful, and it's the best path ever God has ordained for you. But you're choosing not to. See, you're choosing not to. You're choosing to give it away and choosing to think and choosing to say that, no, fuck that. No, fuck this. Look online, look at this, look at that. Trust me, guys. I've been there, I've done it. And guess what? It's always gonna be something that's built as a sandcastle and it's gonna get washed away every fucking time, I promise you. And you don't have to believe me. You can go waste your time. You can go waste your life. It's okay. It's okay. Cause what? Guess what? Some folks that are able to do that, they are able to, keep getting broken down, keep getting wiped out, keep getting fucking addicted to things. Those are actually the strongest individual. You fucking drug addicts, you fucking alcoholics, you fucking weed smokers, you fucking partier. You guys are the fucking strongest and the toughest of the motherfuckers. You need to realize that you think that shit is cool. Just realize how much fucking inner bliss and peace and self-cultivated love you're gonna have, not only for yourself but for the fucking world. You're gonna be living in the ultimate power where you're gonna be feeling full of energy, just circulating through your body the entire day as you're going through your life, instead of thinking that external stimuli is gonna do that for you. Instead of putting the power in the blunt, putting the power in the drink, putting the power in the parties, you put the power in yourself and you give it to the world. Guys, I love you so much. I appreciate you. Let's go.